I gained 1.3 pounds this week, and I am not spiraling. I think that's what you guys will notice about me is that if I do gain weight, it's not the end of the world for me. I honestly, I feel like I'm in this point of my weight loss journey where I feel really good in my body. There's still a lot of things that I don't love about my body, right? It's not like this perfect picture or anything like that. But when I look at where I am now and I think about where I was 2 years ago, the difference is night and day. While I am still 30 pounds away from my ultimate goal weight, which honestly, the more I think about it, my goal weight could possibly be even lower than 150. If I could get to 140, I think that would be like pretty amazing. So I do think that I am officially, hold on. Am I really? Hold on. Let's let's take it back for a minute. Am I going to officially say that my new goal weight is 140? I've been really thinking about it a lot. I think I'm going to make it a formal goal weight. 140 pounds. Okay. 140 pounds. It's been 150 for the longest time. And actually, hey, if you don't know who I am Nikki. I've been on a weight loss journey on GLP-1 medications for over 2 years. I started in March of 2023. And when I first started this weight loss journey, my goal weight was 175 pounds, which really puts me 5 pounds away from my original goal weight. And I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. If it takes me a really long time to get to my final goal weight, I am okay with that. I just don't want to say that I'm in maintenance until I hit my goal weight. I am nowhere near maintenance. However, I definitely do maintenance recesses, maintenance stops, maintenance breaks pretty regularly in my journey, which is, I think, a good thing because I don't think that you should ever be in this like every single week weight loss phase. I don't think that's healthy for your body. I think that your body needs a break from weight loss. I think your body needs maintenance breaks, and I don't plan them. I don't do them on purpose. I think they just happen because I myself just get tired and sick of being in a weight loss mentality because for me at this point, I have to be counting my calories every single day. I have to be making an effort in order to lose weight. I can't just go through my weeks at this point and just have the weight melt off like I could at the beginning of my journey. When I first started GLP-1 medications, I could do nothing wrong. Like, I am what you would consider a faster responder because when I first started these medications, the weight did come off pretty quickly, not like ridiculously quickly. I mean, I lost around 9 pounds my first month, but then my second month, I did not lose as much weight and it would go up and down. But I remember losing 40 pounds pretty quickly and getting closer to that 100-pound wonderland mark, and then it drastically slowed down. So when I talk about my journey, I fully 100% believe that I was more of a fast responder who hit a halt and slowed down drastically and then has taken a really long time to lose the other 40 pounds. Like my first 40 pounds, done, easy, almost magic feeling for me, but that's not the case for many people. Lots of people are slow responders and they actually have the opposite of my journey. They're going to lose weight really slowly at first, then they're going to hit this spot and it's going to just start melting off, almost like a magic feeling. But they've done a lot of hard ass work to get there. For me, I didn't have to do the hard work at the beginning, but now I'm doing the hard work. There is no easy way to lose weight. There is no magic, easy GLP-1 weight loss journey. So all of these people who are trying to tell us that we are taking the easy way out are full of shit because they have no idea what the heck they are talking about. Don't let anyone tell you that you are doing the easy thing when it comes to weight loss. It's not easy. You guys have seen my journey. You guys have watched my weight go from like 182 to 178 to what, like I've been in this like 4-pound range for over a month. This is not easy. In order for me to get out of this little rut that I'm in, I am going to have to make a drastic change. Here's the thing, and I think like this is the part where I know in my head that I'm about to go back to work. I know the way that my life is about to change. I am on summer break. Honestly, I want to go back. I wonder how much weight I've lost, if I've lost any weight on summer breaks. I'm going to grab the weight of May 18th. And on May 18th, I weighed 184.3 pounds. This morning, I weighed 181.7 pounds. I don't know if I've actually said that yet in this video, but I weighed 181.7 pounds. Last week I weighed 180 something. I went up 1.3 pounds this past week, but now we're talking about, have I lost any weight during the summer? So if I look here, during the summer, which is about 2 months, I have lost 2.6 pounds. £2.6 summer break is actually really good because I stopped moving completely. I don't do much. I feel like it is a lot harder to stick to eating more healthy during the summer months because for me, it's like I don't like thinking about having to eat 3 meals per day. Like, what am I supposed to eat for 3 times per day? I actually hate planning meals. I don't like to cook. Actually, you know what? I started thinking about, this is how my mind works. I just get drawn off so easily, but I'm going on this little rabbit hole. I realized this week that it's not that I don't like to cook. I don't like to clean. If I could have someone come behind me and clean the kitchen like spotless every single time I cook, I would cook every day. It's not the cooking that I don't like, it's the cleaning. And then what happens is I don't clean, and then the next day my kitchen is a freaking mess and I don't want to cook because my kitchen's a mess and I don't have the things to cook with. So really it's about the cleaning. I need to figure out a way to like cleaning my kitchen, because if I could get my kitchen cleaned up easily and it not like completely ruin my entire mood, maybe I would cook a little bit more. But that's just a little bit of a side note that I realized this week. All right, so I lost 2.6 pounds this summer. And really, if I think about it, 181, I'm actually up, right? I was 178 earlier this summer. So technically, we could say I lost maybe around 4 to 5 pounds this summer. That is a huge win for me. It really is. And I know in the back of my mind right now that this week is my last week off. Next Monday, I go back to work. And when I talk about my body needing a change in order to get past this rut, I already know that's going to be it. When I start work, I go from sleeping in every single morning, doing almost nothing during the day, to waking up at 6 a.m., getting ready, doing all the things, having breakfast. The routine that I'm going back into next week is going to completely confuse the crap out of my body, and it's going to cause weight loss. And I know this because every single year when I go back to work, I end up coming out of that summer rut, which means that I think this last week, knowing that, I tracked most days. There were days I didn't track. I can say that I had breakfast every single day this week because I started a new series in my Instagram stories where I actually am sharing what I'm having for breakfast every single morning. And then I have a poll where other people will say if they had breakfast or not. And that's a new series I started on Instagram. If you want to know what I'm having for breakfast every single day, go to Instagram and follow me. I love Instagram too. I feel like I'm able to connect more with you guys over on Instagram in my stories. Like, that's where I connect with people. That's where I share everything. That's where I feel like I can share daily life things over in my Instagram stories. So if you do Instagram, come follow my account, get in my stories, respond to my stories. Let's get to know each other, because I absolutely love being on Instagram for that reason. You guys know that YouTube is my home base. This is my platform that I absolutely am obsessed with. I love this platform, and I do respond to almost every single one of your comments. The comments are getting more and more, so some of them I haven't been able to respond to as quickly, but I do sit down and I respond to almost probably like 98% of the comments. So keep those coming. I will respond to you. But if you do want more of a, just, I don't know, like direct link to me, that sounds really weird. You can follow me over on Instagram. It is linked down below. It's the GLP1 Girl Code, though. You can find me everywhere at the GLP1 Girl Code. This week is a little bit exciting because I officially made the GLP1 Girl Code an LLC. So it's the GLP1 Girl Code, LLC. It is a full-blown business. I have done all of the things with the state to make it a business. I had to do like a publication. I have that going. I did it all. I did it all. So I officially have a business. And the reason for that is because the GLP1 Girl Code is growing. We have 38 members in there now, maybe 39. So I'm like halfway to my 100 goal. And that's insane to me because it has only been open for, I think, maybe 3 weeks at this point. And it's growing. Women are joining, and it's becoming a full-blown movement and a full-blown business. It is not going anywhere, and I would love to have you guys in there. If you are still on the fence, get in there, join. It is only $17 per month. I will forewarn you that once I hit 100 members, it is going to go up. So if you've been thinking about it, if you want to get in there, I would get in there now at that $17 price, so you don't have to pay more than that. So women in there are starting to post more. They're starting to respond to each other. Of course, the more women that we have in there, the more likely we're going to get those responses. And as we are growing, I am watching it blossom right in front of my eyes, and it's amazing. And it's not just the community, because you guys know I do have a free Facebook community, and that's amazing too. But the difference between the two, I think, is night and day. Like in the Facebook community, it's a lot more talk about how we're getting the medications, how we're like, it's more of like, it's just not as, it doesn't seem as personal as the GLP-1 Girl Code is when I'm in the two different places. They're both amazing. I recommend you joining both, but they're totally different atmospheres. And in the GLP-1 Girl Code, you also get all of my monthly drops. You get all of my digital products. We have a live monthly meeting. There's just so much more. I'm working on August drop, and it's protein when you're not hungry, and it's turning out to be a really great product. Like, it's going to be $27 on its own. That's how good it is. And the women in the GLP-1 Girl Code get it completely for free. I mean, not for free, but it comes with their membership price, and they're going to have it for a week before I even launch it to the public, which is, again, just a really cool, it's my baby. So you guys are going to hear me talk about it a lot because it is my life. Like, it is becoming a huge part of my life. And I just want all of you in there so I can get to know you. But another exciting thing, I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot to tell you. Okay. And some of you may be like, okay, you can't do it, you're cheating, but I don't care. I don't care. We don't tell people we're cheating, right? We don't judge people on this channel. That is something you are not allowed to do. Do not come in my comments judging people. Don't come in my comments being a jerk. You can give me constructive criticism, that's fine, but we're not going to be mean. Anyways, okay, I officially booked my tattoo. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, hold on. I want this. And so I want like a mixture of this one and this one. I love the heart on this. And then I don't know, I really like this one too. But I am going to get it on my collarbone. I don't know which collarbone yet. I don't know. You guys tell me. Should I get it on my left? Should I get it on my left collarbone or my right collarbone? And the reason why I'm getting the dragonfly is because the dragonfly represents change and becoming a new version of yourself. And it really represents the entire change and journey that I have gone on these GLP medications. And I had said I was going to get it when I lost 100 pounds. I am not quite there, but I am close enough. When I hit 177 pounds, I'll officially hit my 100 pounds down from my highest weight. But who knows, like my highest weight could be 280, right? I'm not super worried about it. I'm 3 pounds off and I want to get it done before I go back to work. So I am going on Wednesday to get that done. I am planning on taking my camera and recording part of it. And then I will put that in next week's weigh-in, that like part of the recording. Like it's not going to just be one episode of me getting a tattoo. That makes no sense. But I will put part of that recording in next week's weigh-in. I will show you guys it. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys next week. I mean, I'll show you, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see it like the day of. I will do like a story the morning of, a story during, a story, like you will watch it happen more in progress if you are following me on Instagram. Otherwise, you will see it next Sunday when I come to do my weekly weigh-in. But oh, I'm so excited about it. I love tattoos though. I think that it's gonna hurt, but I'm not worried about it. I mean I've had 2 C-sections. That is pain, and I don't think that this is going to be like detrimental. I think it might hurt, but I am excited about it. This week, I did not track very well within my PEP app. You can, let's see. This week, I did not track at all within my PEP app. You can see the green dots all last week, and then I did it on Sunday. I put in my paragraph on Sunday, and then I just forgot to put it in my PEP app. I've been in my PEP app because I put in my injection. I took my injection last Sunday. Oh, another thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do have a lot to say this week. Another thing is I am skipping my injection today and I'm taking it on Thursday because when I go back to work, a Sunday injection has never worked because I tend to have side effects on day 2 if I do, like my diarrhea, you know. So my husband and I take it Thursday night, so that way if we do have any of those stomach side effects, it's going to hit on Saturday or Sunday, and then we should be good by the next week. But because of summer, it got off track and we missed it, and it ended up on a Sunday somehow. Now, this week, we are going to actually skip today's injection, which means we will go maybe 10 days without an injection. And then on Thursday, we will take our injection. I'm on 2.5 milligram dose, so it really doesn't matter. I don't need a dose down or anything like that. My husband is only on a 5 milligram dose, so it's not going to be a big deal for us to skip it for 4 days. We'll do it Thursday night, and then from now on, our injections will be Thursday nights as we are both going back to work. My husband's not a teacher, but he does work at one of my schools in the cafeteria. He's like a lead there. So he also had summer off with us. He's been here this whole time, and we are both officially going back to work next week. It's exciting. I am excited to go back. I'm excited to get out of the house and meet my new students and start a whole new school year. Every school year, like the most exciting part is that you get to start over, right? So if there was something I didn't do last year that I want to do this year, it is a brand new year. These kids don't know any better. Like that, I can just go in with a whole new slate, and it's exciting. I think every beginning of the school year is exciting for me, which is one of the reasons why I don't know if I'd be able to leave the classroom anytime soon, but it's still in the back of my head very much. Anyways, PEP app, massive fail this week, but I still absolutely love this app. I will use it forever. I love that it tracks my steps, my energy. I could put side effects in here if I'm having them. When I do have diarrhea, I tend to put it in here so that I know when it hit, so I can track those things. If I didn't have this, I would have no idea when I took my last injection. So even though I'm not logging everything in here every single day, I absolutely think that it is an amazing app. I think that anybody on a GLP-1 journey should have an app that is GLP-1 related, and this one was created for us on GLP-1s. And my favorite thing about it is it's affordable. Guys, it is $30 per year. If you use my code NIC77, you get it for $30 the entire year. That's $2.50 per month to track everything. For me, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer whatsoever. I think every single Sunday is a different weigh-in, right? Because Sometimes I go over exactly what I ate and I share with you guys the exact paragraphs that I have from ChatGPT, right? And I did put some in ChatGPT this week, but finding it in ChatGPT is difficult. That's why I put it into the PEP app, because once it's in ChatGPT, it gets lost. So I have to transfer it from ChatGPT into the PEP app for myself to be able to find it. And this week I just didn't do that, so therefore I can't go over it. I ate out almost every single day again. That's just my life. Hopefully it'll change someday. I plan to make it change someday. It just hasn't yet. And I'm not beating myself up about it. If you want to beat me up about it, go for it. But I'm not going to. I'm not stressing out. I did gain weight this week. I have still lost weight overall. If I zoom out this summer, I have lost weight this summer. It's a win. Everything is going just fine. I just had a maintenance break, and that's okay. I know that starting work next week is going to be a huge change, and I can't wait to share those weeks with you guys as well. And yeah, I need to go take my supplements. I need to go figure out what I'm having for breakfast. It's a little bit later. It's 9:30, which means I'm probably only going to have a Genius shot for breakfast, but that's okay. That still counts. The goal is protein in the morning as soon as possible. And just your friendly reminder to go follow me on Instagram, say hi to me, let me know that you came from YouTube. I would love to see you over there. Get inside the GLP1 Girl Code. You know, I'm always going to say that. Get in there, like join us in there. We would love to have you in there as well. You could start binging my GLP1 Girl Method course. And other than that, I'm going to link the video that I made earlier this week, which FYI is my very first sponsored video. Those of you that are like following this journey and cheering me on to make this a full-time income, here you go. This is my very first sponsored video, but it is jam-packed with value. Like it's just a mention, right? It's just a mention. It goes over 3 things that I do to get out of the stalls when I'm in them. It talks about how I met with a dietitian, which is Nourish, who sponsored that video, but it was a real, genuine experience. I actually have my next meeting with her coming up this week, and my first appointment was covered by insurance. So as long as they continue to be covered by insurance, I will continue meeting with her and learning as much knowledge as I can from her, because she has the schooling. She's a dietitian. That comes with years of education that I don't have. So I will gain all the knowledge that I can out of her. She's amazing. And so I talk about that here. And if you want to get signed up with Nourish, you can in the description of this video. And other than that, I just want to remind you, as always, you are doing better than you think, and you've got this. I will see you in my next video. Bye.